Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Factorio. Last episode we've just finished Fulgora, at least for the time being, and right now we're just escorting the first delivery of science packs back to Novice. The focus of this episode is going to be to head to Vulcanus, and I'm still debating a bit whether I should do a very clean start or a somewhat clean start. That is, I might actually take a couple of things to make life just a bit easier on that planet. Let's do 150 with green chips. $100 green chips. Can this actually combine? Cannot combine. We're finally here. I really don't like the fact that my turrets are running out of ammo. They shouldn't be. So I'll actually set this to post thrust. I'll drop that. I'll keep these ones on me. I don't know where I'm gonna be when I'm gonna need them. And I'll actually drop down. Yeah, again, I've mentioned this a while back, but this really doesn't feel like a Death World experience to me. So this has filters. I'll set filters for EM packs. And I guess it's gonna be like this. Let's clear out the belt. This back in. And this is not gonna work for much longer. At some point I'll run out, I'll have more researches than filters. All of this I could have done remotely, but I don't even know if I'm actually saving a rocket. Let's get some chips. Did actually deliver the frames. No. So let's get the frames. I needed to set that to automatic. I didn't. I'll do 150. Is this still working? It is. Confused. Oh, yes, over here. And is this totally dead? Yes, it is. Do I have miners on me? Do I have belt on me? I'll use red belt, doesn't really matter. I had a very handy stone depot over here. Many lanes, but all I care is getting out one red lane. So let's see. All this one comes on the other side, so I'll have to cross somewhere. And like this. Like this. I'll do a final. Final loop. Input priority left. Oh. They have started diversifying a bit. I am getting attacks in more and more areas, which is very not cool of them. Power is doing quite well. I'm actually doing some fuel saving. Not that I should need fuel saving at this point. Yeah, that's just crazy high. They finished all of this. Do I still have power outages? Frequent power outages. So yeah, I forgot to do one thing over here, but I should have enough to not be that much of a concerning problem. I do need to get these guys. I have everything, so I should be producing. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Roboport range. If I get a roboport there, everything should be in roboport range that's connected. Okay. So how do I want to do this? Really? It's different places. Okay, this is good now. Okay, that works. It had to be in a very bad position, but nothing I can do about it. At this point, I can have bots just randomly wandering around the map. Hmm. This one goes. I want to zoom out, not cycle through. Okay, so that is coverage on that side. I need coverage there, and I need to bring coverage all the way up. Um, can I get just... No, I need to do it like this because there's not gonna be power delivered to the roboports. And over here, put a radar down. Hopefully that should allow me to loop through. Is this? That's basically just enough not to be able to cover. I'll double down on roboports here. It's not like I don't have materials. That's gonna connect over here. That's gonna be full coverage here. Let's get some roboports over to the last area. They're substantially closer to the wall here. Hopefully it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And they will struggle to transition this. I might actually have to do some actual grid around here so the bot can properly travel, but for now just getting everything, expanding everything is the most important. And oh, I did say that I want this first, so I will get this one first. Did I set up productivity module prod mod 2 here? No, I haven't. I had this one, but this one doesn't have automatic chain. Doesn't matter. It is all good. I'll get back to the others a bit later. For some reason I was sure I actually had filters. I did see something extremely weird when I tried to... that it didn't copy the filters, and I was like, why? But, well, I found out why. This one should be totally dead. How much is this one using? 125. It is a bit of a bottleneck and I don't like it. Let's use the upgrade planner. I think it might be slightly more reliable. I'll just do full red belt here. It is more reliable in the sense that at least I'm actually gonna see when something gets doesn't get properly upgraded. Right, yellow science would be draining a bit of stone as well from over here. Anyway, full red belt, we should be good to go. Cargo should be delivered to the spaceship. There is one more thing I have to think about. Do I want to get uranium ammo? I will have to take care of a small demolisher at some point. And uranium ammo capacity is 25, this is 20, so it's actually more effective to get uranium ammo onto the rocket. And for cannon shell, it is a fairly easy recipe, but it's in the end I'll need just a bit. I don't need to do too much. I need plastic, explosives, and steel. Well, I can get explosives from over here. Plenty of them. Plastic, I have a belt. How many? Explosive to plastic. Some. Should be enough to deliver some resources back to me. And okay, that's that. I needed to prioritize this one actually. That should be all labs working. And I'll manually bring... I'm doing way too many cannon shells there. I didn't want to spend time to think how many I'm actually doing, but those are definitely too many. Poor guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Where that's slowly gonna advance. I will want to make an... Well, I will have a proper grid once I rail everything. And I might start in a somewhat neutral area. Anyway, not the point now. Focus on the problem at hand, don't get distracted. As I've mentioned and as you have seen, I get very easily distracted. Okay, that is more than enough. That's a very slow technology. Can I help somehow? Well, other than putting a beacon here, which is gonna speed up just 3 of those. I don't know how else. And the speed is not gonna be that drastic. Those need to be upgraded as well. I think that one belt should still suffice. Yeah, one belt should still be enough. Do I want to upgrade here as well? Why not? Most likely plenty of good reasons for why not, but I'll do it anyway. Some belts will almost definitely stop working. We can actually see the extra iron. Not iron, the extra stone coming in. And it is a fully compressed belt. Nevertheless, this is 30 items per second, this is 125. I have 24 here, that's not gonna be enough. 125 is 4 to 5, so divided by 5 is 6, 20. Actually, I don't know, I feel like it should be more close than this. So 4 of these are 5 per second, so I should be able to support 4 times 6, which is 24. Yep, the answer was staring me right in the face, and I was totally oblivious to it. Substation over here. What's the damage difference between this one? Piercing power and damage, then we have 6k. What's the damage on this one? Piercing power is lower. And damage is 1k lower. It's quite a bit of a difference. I'll wait for the uranium rounds. Since I'm here, I'm gonna actually do a bit of inventory cleanup. That's it. I need to get rid of anything else. There might actually be now. And I'll start to reinforce a few more gun turrets. Especially, where's the pollution cloud? There's actually no pollution cloud down here. I wonder what. I guess the pollution cloud went back. Maybe that was an expansion group that I saw over here. No pollution cloud here either. Definitely one here. So maybe this one has earned. And over here, nothing really. Okay, let's leave it to that. Take another glimpse at awful. Okay, let's do one more cargo run. But why? Are these just expansion groups and they've run out of places to expand? Maybe. Oh man. This choke point would have been... only if I have explored just a bit more. Doing a wall here and here would have been so much easier. And with flamer turrets, they can get as condensed as they need to, as they want, doesn't matter. Flame is AoE damage. If I do a red belt, I could theoretically split 2 yellow belts. Okay, that was the sound I was waiting for. If I do not set the recipe, nothing is gonna work. So, okay, that. Okay, that should be some cannon shell ammo. Not an even distribution. Surprisingly decent this time. And I don't need that many. Actually 25 should suffice. $24. I still didn't send this one, so I'll get a bit extra. That's definitely way more than I can do. Tank. I do have a tank. I'll need engine. I'll need advanced circuits. I do have advanced circuits. Everything else is extremely easy to build. Plastic. What's happening here? Yes, that's normal. So let's see. 10 more? Oh, that's actually very good. Never turned that one on. I did. It does. What's happening? Greater than, not less than. So what I'm thinking is actually getting a second lane of ammo just to deliver ammo to the turrets on the outskirts here that kind of tend to run out of. Do I have more belt? Do I have a splitter? I don't have a splitter. Out of ammo. Where? Yeah, same one. Long hand. I cannot actually do a long hand on that one. I could do on this one though. Yeah, that's fully compressed and then it goes over here and basically it gets immediately shredded. Novice, post rust. Did I not set the request? Deliver cargo to the travel. I'll have to build a second platform at some point. I did not set the requests. Okay, that's good. That is more research. How much progress did I actually do on this one? 13%? Oh yeah, I came with less than 2k. With less than 1k, about 600, so I guess the productivity is very little. So why am I doing no, I do have a reason why I'm doing that. I'll get them to craft this one. I'll stack to 50. Do you have any place to request those from? Did I put a requester here? Yes, I did put a requester, so that should be good. And where do I have my upgrade? From level 1 to level 2. I'll mark everything for upgrade. They'll eventually get upgraded. I'll figure it out then. For now, it is time to head to Vulcanus. Sure. I'll do just a quick detour, so I need steel and battery. Where do I have batteries? Do I have batteries on the bus? I should have batteries over here. Yes. I'm just too blind to notice them. So I have 3. I have 3 on me, right? Yes, I want to replace all 3, so that's 27, and I just need the ingredients. Let's do it differently. I need just a few LDSs. I want to set the crafting queue going, and then put everything back where, where it belongs. Batteries, yeah, that's perfect. Because with the queue going, I can actually head up to... You can travel to space with items in your inventory, trash, slots, or ammo slots. I don't have anything in my inventory, I don't have anything in trash, ammo slots. I know what the problem is, but I was really hoping I'm being smart about it. Spoiler alert, I was not being as smart as I was actually hoping. Anyway, what I wanted to also do was to replace the quality. If I get better quality prods, I would be extremely happy. Those are gonna be trashed away somewhere. I don't really care about it. Can I upgrade something else? No. So let's give this some batteries. That's 10. This needs 5 more batteries. I have 1 more. That's good enough. I'll wait for this one to finish. This one finished. Last few of them. Okay, that one is done. battery. This one back here. So this should be quite a bit of power. Backup power, I have bots, I have everything I need to head to Vulcanus. My ship could do another round. I'll get to Vulcanus first, I'll just head off. Really need to remember to drop the robots, electronic circuits and advanced circuits. Okay, I am coming here and I am going to Vulcanus. Drop to Vulcanus. Condition damage taken. I don't want the ship to leave immediately, because if I don't do anything, the ship would just wander off, and I need time to actually drop things. So I think that this actually exposed a flaw in the design. The ammo delivery, there's just a lot of turrets very hungry for ammo. This belt is not enough, or half a belt is not enough to cover the tricky areas. And physical damage 7. Physical damage 7 is actually at a good level. Oh. I think I have arrived at the destination. Just wanted to see, yeah, this is almost out of sense. I'll drop the engine units, there's no point in actually storing them here. I'll drop the uranium. Very careful to not get these things dropped on top of your head. So I want 10 of those. I'll figure out the rest later. I did do the first research. I'll have to admit by mistake. So, do I need to get physical damage? I'll actually do a bit more physical damage next. Or mining productivity. Let's get physical damage, is gonna help me with it is gonna help me with the spaceship. That's a decent deposit, I guess. That's sulfuric acid. So let's locate the 3 primary resources that I'm gonna be looking for at the very beginning. Sulfuric acid is one of them. Why did I just spend time to get that one? Okay, over here is a no-go zone for now. There we have it, our first host for this planet. And even though that there are hostile creatures over here, I would still consider this planet friendly, or let's say a peaceful planet. I am doing a bit of initial recon because I want to build somewhere. Yeah. Hello to you too. Somewhere close enough to all three resource patches. So the base resource is the one that's available everywhere. That's lava. The second resource is a new one called calcite. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna be going after that deposit. However, there is a deposit here, there is a deposit here, so ideally, I didn't notice this one, but ideally there's a tungsten deposit, which is the fourth one, I guess, up there. So sulfur, sulfuric acid, we extract straight from here. And there's some processing recipes dedicated for this. We have that one there. There's okay, I like this. This is a lot of building space. The only thing I want to here is that, or see, is that there's an actual tungsten. Somewhere around here. Or at least one tungsten anywhere. I've only seen like a, there was something here, 700. That's nothing. A bit of calcite there, calcite. Okay, I don't see that one yet. Really? 10k? Was I really lucky in my other playthrough that I got like a huge huge deposit very close to the starting position? This one looks a bit healthier. This one looks, come on, I can get there through here. So it is 183. It's not the biggest, but definitely better than 700 in a fairly accessible location. So let's start doing stuff. And I'm gonna start by building a stone furnace. So let's take a look at the research tree actually. You're still waiting for me here. It's not great, because that means I haven't delivered any new EM packs here. Have you produced anything interesting? Yes, you have. I think it was one of those. So this one should be replaced immediately now. Any second. Pots? Cool. Research tree, as I was saying, we need to mine calcite. I'll never pronounce that well. So tungsten carbide have unlocked recipes for carbon and for tungsten carbide. This will actually unlock recipes for heavy oil. Yes, heavy oil will have to actually manufacture here. Coal is somewhat readily available though. This is going to be our water production, and this is going to be steam. This is going to be actual power. It will take us a bit to get there though. This planet coming prepared helps. Really? How did this one get damaged? Doesn't matter. I probably should check on this one from time to time. Power is actually at a sustainable level. This is constantly working. Plenty of resources. How is... Probably the only other relevant question is how is this one going? Because if this one is filling up, if that one is filling up, I can expand. If it isn't, there's no point. But yes, we will have a very humble start, where I'll actually have to craft a few things before we can get going. The only source of fuel here is carbon. Oh no. I do have coal deposit is over here. Bit annoying that it's in the middle of the whole thing. So this is doing the trip to Fulgora now. I really hope I can get the Icarus armor faster than this. So let's get smelting. Bots might get damaged in the process. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And while I gather some iron there, okay, I don't know why I put like half stacks there. The first goal right now is going to be, let's make a plan. Let's not go head first. The first goal, the most quintessential thing that I need to do is get power going. Power here is actually quite simple, but it's gonna take us a very long time to do it. And power here actually scales extremely fast. So we actually get sulfuric acid plus calcite. We get steam at 500 degrees. In order to get sulfuric acid, we need to get a pump jack. In order to build this, we need a chemical plant. Now, once we have steam, we can just craft steam turbines. And that's basically it. Let's kick off the process. So I'll do 6 of these. This should be enough to get everything kick-started. Get some of those. And I don't need to do much. I just need to get like one of them. How am I with iron? Not great. Coal. Not great, but I'll actually start smelting the steel because that's gonna be the biggest bottleneck most likely. I'm not gonna need a lot of copper. I might need some copper for power poles, but not a lot. So the solar panels here are actually, I think they're decent, if I remember correctly. Do I line these up properly? Like this. Can you reach? Yes, definitely yes. That's not good. Is that properly aligned? No, it needs to be 2 spaces lower. Is this properly aligned? Yes. And this one should reach as well. And that should be, except this area, that should be the whole base fully covered. Let's see. I have the pump jack. I need the steel now. Gora is okay. Oh yes, this is gonna complain about that one. That's expected. That shouldn't be a problem. So I have the pump jack, I've said. I'll need a solar panel. How am I doing on coal? I'm still missing a bit. But I need to get a substation. And that's a lot of steel. The other ones are a lot of steel as well, so have a chemical plant, and as soon as I get enough iron, I'll have that too. Let's get a few more resources. I really like the fact that the planets are self-sufficient in very different ways, but self-sufficient. And the fact that it's in very different ways, it's actually even more interesting, for me at least. Steam turbine, this is gonna be 5 megawatts, which is gonna be plenty of power to start things off. Do I have the substation though? I have the substation too. So with that, I'll leave those two there to do things. And I will need some pipe. Unfortunately, how much can I do? Not enough just yet. Okay, so power will happen here. For now. No. Just one will not be enough. And can I do 2 power poles? Just a bit more steel. I need... Okay, that's enough. I hope I approximated the distances correctly. Yeah, definitely. A bit of cleanup. I kind of now don't want to waste the... I don't want to waste the substation. I will need it. So let's see. This is 300% efficiency. So this actually generates somewhat enough. Okay, one other thing that I was meant to do is this roboport range. Barely. Just barely, but enough. So I've actually learned the trick. Doesn't work, unfortunately. You can use in map. Okay, maybe it's just in map mode. It's not just in map mode. It's not just in for turrets. Where's my exoskeleton? Unfortunately, the one thing that I don't know if I can do this. Let's see. Will I think this actually command my bots to pick up? Let's do this properly. Oh, I'm kind of already here, but whatever. I need to head down through here. This is why the Icarus armor is so great. Okay, we have power. Now that we have power, time for phase 2. Build myself a few assembly machines. We need... Okay, I actually need assembly too. I'll keep it to just one for now. But this one should be enough to... unlock the foundry. And if I was to have any complaints about Factorio Space Age, would be the fact that the whole novice tech tree is very diversified. These planets add cool technologies, cool progression. I do like it, but just very short. I would have enjoyed something as complex as Novice on all 4 planets. To some extent, Aquilo is a bit more complex, though. So let's give it that. I have unlocked Foundry, and that unlocks basically everything. I need to craft a Foundry now. Once I craft the Foundry, I can get the proper mining drills. And basically, this is the whole progression research tree, which is what I was mentioning earlier. So for Foundry, the recipe is quite interesting. The first one is going to be the most difficult, because the first one is going to unlock basically unlimited iron. But I'll have to scrape around for more iron. I need 50 steel plates. 50 steel plates. And 20 refined concrete and 20 lubricant. That's a fairly tall order. So let's get the bots to work, I guess, on gathering iron. I don't know if there's any better way of acquiring the initial required resources. But yeah, for now, let's make sure that these ones keep working. And let's search. This is a big patch of stone. I need to do small grabs, small deconstructs. Just so that my bots up. I want my boss to deconstruct. Can I get my bots to not pick items on the ground? I guess not automatically mark for deconstruction. Anyway, this is gonna be getting the foundry is gonna be the last activity for today, I think. The rest of the planet I'll try to get in the next session. Setting this up is not actually that complicated, and that's a lot of stone. But actually, stone is good because I need stone. Almost there with steel. How much do I have? I have 10 here. I have another 10, so that's 20 steel. I need more. So probably I'll need all of that steel. Right now I need to craft this one. Tungsten, that's being made. I actually have the chips. I have the tungsten carbide. This one I cannot manually craft. I'll have to put it in an assembly machine. 20 refined concrete. I'm gonna go ahead and do at least one more refined concrete, one more of those and one chemical plant. Why chemical plant? Because I need water. Water I can easily get from steam. And okay, this is barely there, but I got it. I need bricks. I forgot about bricks. I don't think I need any more copper plates. I hope everybody would agree. Bricks. How many bricks? 5 bricks. That's just gonna drive me crazy. So over here, let's do repair packs 200. Okay, this should be 10 concrete and I need 40. I'll just do some bricks. Electricity is still holding up from just one solar panel. No, it's not just one solar panel, it's one solar panel and the whole steam turbine. But yeah, it's not that difficult. Finally, the error message went away. I'll just keep crafting. That's enough. Now, iron sticks I should be able to do. I got quite a few new recipes. Let's get this started. So I need... This is good. This is more than enough. Okay, I have that. The last thing I'll need is lubricant. And I've actually used... I've used quite a bit of steel. So I put in a bit more. The ground, if not for any other reason, just so that I don't bump into them. 20 refined concrete is what I actually needed. Now you're gonna be the one making the foundry, and that's everything except lubricant. What is the recipe for lubricant here? Lubricant is made out of heavy oil, but this actually gives me a way to this over here. So this one is going to do heavy oil from what's happening? I need an oil refinery. I did. As you might have noticed, I did not see that one coming. I'll put this down so I can easily see them. So, okay, I have those. This means I have that. That means I have lubricant. And this means I can finally do my foundry. Yeah, almost. Finally do my foundry. Victory. We have foundry. And with a foundry, a whole world of possibilities opens up. I think that this is actually a very good area to start a base. Do some smelting here, and then plenty of room to do some run a main bus through here. Do move power over here maybe. But yeah, this is it. This is our foundry. Now those are a bit more complex recipes, but the main one is that we're going to be looking for is molten iron from lava. So as long as you have one calcite, we get 250 molten iron, and that is 25 iron from one of those. Basically, this makes it a deposit of, first of all, 2.5, that's 18 million. Yeah, 18 million iron plus coal. It is going to be used in a few other places. It's not just like that, but anyway. That is it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you here next time.